You ever get the feeling, when you feel like the world just needs more cats? Well, I do. So I made a cat dating game. Because cats. Oh yeah. So, the idea of my game is that there's some dating cats, and the more they're together, the more their love goes down. Or you might see this as a toxic relationship. I see it as an opportunity. As their love will go up while feeding them food, it is up to us to keep their relationship alive. So, let's open up a brand new studio project and build a room. In this room, we shall place down Maxwell the cat. And I couldn't find any other good models for a cat, so we'll just clone Maxwell. This is Jaxwell the cat. I'm so good at naming things. And you know what you should name? The subscribe button. You should name it Gray. So we can have an arbitrary number go up and get big. But it's not just any arbitrary number. It's my arbitrary number. And I also don't post a lot. In fact, I haven't even posted since last year. So then, I thought it'd be a cool idea to have a static camera looking into the room, like in Plate Up or Block's Tales. Anyway, I'm a qualified postgraduate idiot, so I have no idea how to set this up. So after looking at the documentation for a bit, I stumbled across this. And the code is exactly what you need for a game. It's some nice code. Our code. So Control-C, Control-V, and would you look at that? The camera's in place. So after that, I set up some placeholders for some appliances, and I decided to use a grid-based system for my objects, like in Plate Up and Plate Up again. Can you tell what my latest obsession is? After some functionality, the fridge dispenses meat, represented by Boxy Cola. The oven cooks it, represented by bigger Boxy Cola. You can throw stuff away with the bin, and the counter doesn't do anything. Right now, at least. I also made it so you could put stuff back into the fridge and change the size of everything. I probably won't do this again. Right now, the meat cooks, then kind of just sits there, which is inaccurate to real life. So I added burning, represented by grey Boxy Cola. Nevertheless, I decided to add an outside, which I needed a smooth camera transition for, and it turns out that just below the previous camera controls are another set of camera controls using tweens. And the code is exactly what we need for the game. It's some nice code. Our code. So Control-C, Control-V, would you look at how the camera moves? It's cool, isn't it? Now, it was time for some romance. Kid you not, the song has been living in my storage and I just had nowhere to use it until now. I added a love meter above Maxwell and Jaxwell. That is really just a health bar named Love. It forever goes down, so that's nice. And the only way to increase it is by giving them food, with this table to decide how it works. I added some plants to the outside area, so now you can get a potato by growing it in this plant pot. If we want to make the potato into something, we need to mash it. So I added a prompt for Q, that means you can make some mash. You can also use Q on cooked meat to make it into a sausage, because that's definitely how sausages are made. Finally, you can put these together and make sausage and mash. And I can tell you definitively that this is what a cat's favourite food is. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that I also decorated the place. So, here's a quick time-lapse of that. Yeah. He be decorating. Yep. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Yeah. All that was left to do was add a winning and losing condition. Winning lets you stay in the game indefinitely, losing kicks you out for being such a terrible host, honestly. At the end, it also tallies up your stats, so get good ones when you inevitably play. In advance for when you do get good ones, here's a sticker. Then I spent a lot of time fixing bugs. You don't know what bug fixing is like? It's just banging your head against a wall, rewriting the same bit of code until it finally works. Oh, my heart rate went up. No! Order! Build the ingredients and slap them together to one piece. Sorry, Gamer Egglet, just gonna have to cut you off. You see, all of the audio from that point sounds like this. One Piece theme tune out, and isn't that incredible? So basically, all I did was get into a game and say, "Oh no, borgor." And it's my third time recording this. Anyway, the game is in the description. It's probably the most polished game I've made, like, ever. So if this video gets 15 likes, I'll make a part 2. Upgrading some assets, adding levels, and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribble and all that jazz. Bye! Whoa, we hit 100 subscribers, last year. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I'm not sure what to say really. I'm just gonna continue putting videos out. Maybe we'll get to 1,000 by the end of next year. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Enjoy the music. Also, check description for any other stuff that I want to say. I'll actually be able to remember it then.